Yeah, let's talk about love. Like, we don't talk about it enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. About manifesting love. I think the only love you can truly sink into is your love for yourself. Because what happens is that we try to outsource it when in fact you already have it within of you. And then trust me, and I've been there, if you're with a perfect partner, they're obsessed with you, they love you, they're willing to do anything for you. But deep down, you're not self-sufficient in your own self-love. It will not feel good, or it will not feel good enough. And I've been put in a situation where it was like amazing, but because I did not feel safe in loving myself and feel safe in just being sufficient, giving myself the love that I need, I literally felt like I had to end this. And I did. And that's the insane thing for me. I thought people end relationships that are toxic, that are so draining, but sometimes it could be healthy and it could be good. But because your relationship with yourself is not healthy, you cannot allow that to continue. Not because they're a bad person, they could be the most amazing person in the world, but because they're pouring into you something that you need to be providing for yourself. And I did not realize that until I was on the other side of it. And I was like, yes, I cannot attract an aligned partner if I'm not aligned with myself.
So true.
And if you're attracting from a place of misalignment, from a place of lack, from a place of scarcity, it will not work out. You can live a beautiful life together, but you will always feel something's missing.
Something's always off.
It's off. And it's not their fault. It's not your partner. It's primarily your fault because you're not aligning with yourself. And that's why if you're loving to fill a void, you're doing it wrong. You should love from a place of wholeness. And that's why we feel like we constantly need to self-abandon to earn love. Like, oh, I need to speak differently or dress differently or show up differently, because what would happen, God forbid, if I show up as fully myself? Maybe they wouldn't love me. And that is because you don't love yourself when you're raw and
True.
authentic.
True.
That's a you problem that you need to fix with yourself. So I feel if we don't sit enough by ourselves and learn to fully appreciate and admire and adore all that we are rawly and authentically, we cannot attract the love that is coming from a place of wholeness. You'll always attract a partner that needs to validate your lack or fill the cup where it's like you're not doing that for yourself. But if you're already doing everything for yourself, you're appreciating you, you love how you act, how you are, how you naturally exist, then you'll attract someone who naturally adores all of you for all of your expression, because you're already there for yourself first.
True.
And that's what we don't do right, and we're doing it all wrong because we're loving from a place of, I need someone to validate me, not I need someone to share that beautiful version of me that I'm already loving and adoring.
And I feel like you teach them how to treat you as well by how you treat yourself. You teach them how to love you by how you love yourself. So if you are loving yourself halfway or not completely, you are still pretending to yourself, you're still lying to yourself, they'll just mirror that back to you.
Right.
Like, I've heard somewhere that everybody you meet mirrors you back to you.
Totally.
So who you are, if you still have issues with yourself that you haven't dealt with, you are still not loving yourself, you are still not forgiving yourself, and you have all those things that need working on and you haven't worked on them, everybody else will just mirror that back to you, that lack back to you. So part of self-love is doing the inner work. And we don't talk about that enough, because we always talk about when we hear self-love, we're thinking spa days, the soft life, being so soft, being loved. But self-love sometimes comes with the inner work first. So what are some of the things that you feel like people need to do first, as like what else comes with inner love?
It's a lot of sitting with yourself, being comfortable with being alone, not necessarily lonely. We're never lonely. We're always connected to the universe, and you have to just realize that. But you need to be comfortable with the silence that comes with you being by yourself.
Yeah.
And you need to learn to enjoy that alone time. It's in those moments where you're most connected to yourself, to your purpose.
And to your higher self as well.
Exactly. And your capacity to love yourself. And by loving yourself, loving the entire world around you. And if you're operating from that knowledge, everything you do in your life and all the relationships that you encounter feel so carefree and feel so aligned, because you're not doing it to earn love. You're doing it because you are love. And you're just living it. You're living the love that you are. And that's the thing. Like, I always ask this question: are you moving to earn love, or are you moving from love? And that's what we need to embody more, to know that love is already there. You don't have to beg for it. You don't even have to attract it. It's there. It's inside of you. It's around of you. It is you. And you just act like it. And then everything around you organizes around that energy that you're emitting. It's that easy. It's not easy to actually arrive at it. You need to do a lot of journaling, a lot of inner work, a lot of sitting with yourself. But once you are there, like, your relationships become automatically better, because you're not tolerating misalignment. You're not begging for anyone or any job or any person to listen to you. You don't need to be listened to. You just emit your signal, and then whoever is aligned will flock to you eventually. And this is why we get on social media. It's like, okay, my environment is not aligned. What if I can find some online sources that are aligned? And I love that. I love that we have social media right now. Some people could be in a very toxic environment. Their family don't work well, or they don't understand them, and then their workplace is just not the people that they're aligned with, and they cannot form friends. Like, life is so hectic, so they're like, okay, get online, be visible, get comfortable with your authentic visibility, because that's when you can connect with people who are like-minded. And that's what's happening right now, right?
Yeah. That's actually how we got to be here.
Exactly. It's literally how it works. You just have to stop begging for crumbs.
That is true. So still on that as well, I feel like sometimes we also rush into wanting to manifest relationships, and but we haven't done the inner work. And we have mentioned that part of self-love is doing the inner work, doing the sitting with yourself, listening to your voice. And also, I feel like we need to talk about taking accountability as well, and forgiving yourself, and the boundaries, all of that other inner work. Like, let's get into depth about it. Like, what else needs to be done? When is it time to be serious with yourself and be more firm? Like, okay, I need to really work on this, my attitude, with people, like my triggers, my wounds, my inner child. What does she need? Things like that. We need to also address those. So what else needs to be done?
I love that question. And I'm going to frame it as in a shame versus accountability type of thinking. Whenever we feel like, oh, I'm such a terrible person, like, I lash out, I'm dysregulated, I'm so clingy, or I'm so avoidant, like, I just ghost people. And you know this about yourself, like, you identify your type. And you're like, I feel so ashamed, like, oh, I'm an awful person. That will never get you into manifesting the life you want, or the love you want, because you're stuck in, I'm a terrible person. And once you believe that about yourself, you start acting like it. Like, it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy. If I tell myself I'm awful, then I won't mind acting awful, because I believe that about myself. I'm an awful person.
It becomes your identity. Like,
it's my
okay,
identity.
this is who I am anyway, so
exactly.
let me just be.
And I work with a lot of students, and I feel like the ones that act out the most or are so disruptive aren't bad people. They just believe they're bad people. And so when I'm like, why are you doing this? They're like, because I'm just like that. And I'm like, are you really like that? I don't think you are. I think you're such a good person. I just don't see it right now. Like, let's work on seeing it. And trust me, when they have that one person believing that they can do better, they actually start doing better. Because they're like, now, oh, maybe I'm not a bad person. Maybe it's just a bad environment. That's why I'm acting this way. And so the things that we have done is that we've took our negative experiences
Yeah.
where we were loved badly or mistreated, and we make it about ourselves. I was treated that way because I deserved it. I was treated badly because I'm a bad person. And when you internalize that, you find it very hard to act differently because you mirror back the abuse that you received. You're projecting at this point. And so the solution is to move from shame mindset to an accountability mindset. I'm not the victim.
Yes.
Okay, I was mistreated, but I now have control over my reactions. I don't have control about how people treat me, but I do have control around how I react to it.
Yes.
So I'm accountable for my output, regardless of the input. So now if someone mistreats you, you can walk away. You can set that boundary. I mean, and I was so frustrated for so long. Like, why are you treating me this way? Be it like anyone. It could be a coworker, a parent, a partner, you name it. But then I was like, okay, you're deciding to act this way. Like, if you're speaking to me like that, I will leave the room. I will literally leave. When you're ready to talk about it calmly, I'm here. Reach me out. I'm controlling my reaction to it. Like, instead of lashing out or finger pointing or blaming and all of that, and then you're stuck in fight or flight mode, you're stuck in this trauma response cycle, and you're so dysregulated. So you have control over your nervous system. You have soothing techniques right now.
Yes.
Breathing techniques, mindfulness. You can dive into that and just regulate yourself and then move from a place of regulation. And that's what I do. Like right now with my students when the class is so dysregulated, I'm like, let's breathe together.
That is good.
And sometimes they think of it as a silly thing. Like, oh, we're breathing meditation. Like, that is so silly. But they do it as a fun thing. And it brings back their attention to the space. And it really does help because now they're like, oh, okay, I've exhaled. Like, I can just reorient myself and be ready to like start again. It's just like it's like a reboot. You're restarting your nervous system rather than being stuck in fight mode all the time or flight mode all the time.
And they may not realize it now, but that's a tool they'll really appreciate as they get older and the whole world is so busy and your nervous system is dysregulated and you've learned to step back and breathe. It really just centers you differently.
Totally. And we're not teaching that enough. We teach them how to accept abuse, how to work under pressure. We don't teach them to regulate their nervous system and to sit back and relax and move from a place of alignment. And I think that's what we need to incorporate as tools and strategies. Like, we need to have a toolkit for regulation.
It needs to be part of the education system to a certain extent because we do teach all these subjects, but how do they learn how to deal with life?
Yeah. And we're doing that, oddly enough. We're incorporating mindful mornings every Thursday.
That is cool.
That is so nice. And what I do is those guided visualizations. So I'm like,
They are doing that now?
Yeah, we're doing that.
Man.
It is so nice.
That is cool.
And the thing that I've noticed is that you're up against a whole system that is running off dysregulation. So it is a war to fight. It is such a difficult, hard, long war to fight. It's a battle. Because first time we did it, it was so nice. It was so wholesome. They weren't stressed enough yet. Like, not a lot of examinations and all that.
Yeah.
So, like, they close their eyes. And I'm like, imagine your highest self when you're walking into this room. And you're seeing a light. And you come closer. And that light exposes your inner child. Like, it's just such a nice process to, like, ruminate on in the 5D so that you can know what you're going to bring into the 3D later on. And it was so nice, and they journaled about it. As stress started to compile and they became more dysregulated as a group, they just didn't want to visualize anymore. Like, I just want to revise for the test. Can I use this session to revise? Can I use this session to like hustle more? And I was like, but this session helps you not hustle more and just relax. Because then if you're hustling more and you're stressed out and your cortisol is high and your adrenaline is surging, you're going to have memory blocks. You're going to forget all the information. You're going to actually perform worse than you can do. And the dysregulation is just so severe that they would not understand that you need to actually relax more, not hustle more.
That it's more necessary for you to center yourself first. before you begin with something that's stressful.
And so we do need to work on reducing stress to a point where their capacity to center is present. We don't have the capacity to center and to align is not even there, societally speaking, because we live in a highly dysregulated world and a very much environment that is running on scarcity. That's our reality right now. It's scarce, it's toxic, it's hustle mode all the time, 24/7. It rewards those things. You hear a clapback if you're burning out. You don't hear a clapback when you're resting.
Yeah.
So you really have to double down on hyping yourself up when you're resting.
Yes.
Because no one is clapping for you when you're resting. No one is clapping for you when you're regulating your nervous system. They don't care. Look at the amount of CEOs that lash out, and it's understandable. Like they're so stressed out. We just accept it. We just allow it. We allow toxic bosses to boss us around as if it's the normal state of the world. And that is the thing. It is not normal. You're just normalizing it. And when you're being a light worker and you're trying to like actually heal not just yourself but the people around you, you're running up a battle against everybody. Like you're battling against corporates, you're battling against family systems, you're battling against how society works, you're battling against your former beliefs about yourself. So it is so hard to do that type of work. We just don't acknowledge that we're already expending a lot of energy trying to like love right and live right. And I think we just need to like celebrate that for a little bit. Like, wow, we're already doing a great job. Yeah.
We do need to celebrate the rest we take and the things we do. And also part of what you mentioned, that it's important to regulate your nervous system. It's also very important when it comes to manifesting things. Because if you're dysregulated, you attract chaos. You really attract chaos. If you are in a chaotic state, your vibration is just all over the place. So you don't manifest what you want. So I feel like maybe we should take time every morning or every night, 10 minutes or something, meditate. People think meditating is woo-woo. Some people think meditating is woo-woo. I do it. But it's really important.
Yeah.
Even if you like make it mandatory for yourself, like 5 minutes a day, every day without fail, let me sit with myself. Let me listen to myself. What does my inner voice say?
Right.
Because sometimes you want to go from being in this chaotic state to being so high vibe, but sometimes you just need to just get to zero, just neutralize, just develop a baseline. Right?
Totally.
Like you don't need to go all the way to being excited and, positive vibrations, because there's also a thing called toxic positivity.
Tell me about it. Oh my God.
Thinking you always need to alchemize, because I talk about this whole alchemizing energy thing, but sometimes you don't always need to okay, something bad has happened, let me make it into the extreme good thing. Sometimes you just need to be neutral. Okay, let me get to zero.
Yeah.
Because I'm in this negative space and it's very negative. How can I get myself to a neutral baseline?
Right.
And that's where meditation can come in and really help you be in the present moment and just center yourself.
Right. Totally. 100%. And the thing about meditation is that people think it's woo-woo, as you said. But even religious people, we all pray.
Yes.
They pray. Praying is meditation. In whatever way that you're praying, it is meditation. And if you just don't, yoga is meditation, journaling is meditation, breath work is meditation. So find the type of meditation that works for you and do it. Even for guys, going to the gym and you being on the treadmill and thinking about your life is meditation. It's not that weird thing that you just summon spirits and whatever and witchcraft and all of that.
Yeah.
It's literally whenever you have a moment to reflect on what you're doing and you just assess where you are and where you really want to be and who you really want to become. And then you're realizing you already have that inside of you. Because how can I identify something if I'm not already that thing inside of me, and I just seeking it out in the world? How can I want to be a writer if I'm not already a writer inside of me? Like, I know I have that potential. You just have to actualize it. So that's the meditation aspect of things. Like, it's way more simple than we make it out to be. And if we just like dedicate some time to ourselves and meditate, like, a lot of our life choices would be way better because it's coming from a place of, I know what I want and now I'm just working towards it. And that's the thing with the toxic positivity, toxic femininity, even hustle culture thing. It thinks that if you relax, you'll be lazy.
Yes.
That's not true. When you're neutralizing, as you've said, and you're back to ground zero, you just have more clarity on where you need to work harder. Like, oh, I've been pouring into plan A for so long and forcing myself into it. I rest. I'm like, no, plan B is actually better. It's not my plan B. It's actually my plan A. I just wasn't seeing it. And so you're like, okay, now I need to work harder there. I need to like pour more energy there. I need to like hustle there because that's where I'm most aligned. And that's the thing that they don't understand. And that's why they have to force us into hustling 24/7. That neutralizing aspect will get me to a place where I'm happy. And now it's healthy positivity. It's not toxic positivity after that.
True. And also that type of meditating gives you clarity, as you have mentioned, which is one of the most important things you need when manifesting. Be very clear about what you want.
Yeah.
Like, down to the details.
Yep.
Because sometimes you could get what you asked for in a different way after.
Right. That is so true.
Yeah, if you're not clear about it, it can come in some weird way, and so
like, that's not what I want. Sorry, universe, dial back. Trash that. I don't want it.
Exactly. So sometimes you need that clarity to know, is this what I want? What do I really want? Why do I want it? Ask yourself as well, where is this coming from? Why do I want this?
Right.
And be clear as well. And then become the person who can receive that thing as well. What else do you think is a technique people can use in manifesting? Because we've heard about all these weird techniques. 5x5 method.
Yeah.
Glass cup.
water. Yeah.
Yes, glass water cup. There's scripting. Scripting kind of works as well. But then there's all these different things. And it's so much. It can be so overwhelming.
Yeah.
How do you know what works or what works for you?
That's a very good question, because I feel we try to like modernize it and make it like a pop psychology kind of thing. And you're just moving away from the purpose of it, which is to connect more to yourself. So whatever feels natural for you to do it. It doesn't have to be a certain technique or a certain ritual way of doing things. And it's different for everybody.
Yes.
Like for me, I have a morning routine. I wake up, I do like my facial routine with the serums and all of that. It's like self-care. And it feels like I'm grounding myself right before I get to work. And then I do some mindful yoga.
Okay.
In order to flex the muscles. And while I'm doing the yoga, you sit in like an infant position where you're so connected to the ground. It's like you're kneeling. And I'm like, set an intention for the day. And my intention for today was to come to this podcast and have a great time. That was my intention.
I hope that's happening.
It is happening. It's that simple. You're like, you set one achievable intention because you control it.
Yes.
And you're like, okay, if it's happening, today was a good day.
Yes.
Like, I've done it right. And that is it. You just move with intentionality in your life. And then my nighttime routine is I journal for like 3 minutes. That's it. And sometimes if I feel like I don't want to journal, I don't force it. Like, I'm against forcing yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
I just EFT tap. Have you ever heard of EFT tapping?
No, do tell me.
It's basically when you're activating neurological memory in your body by tapping on regions of your brain.
Okay.
You might have seen it online, like some people
I've seen it.
like that. Yeah, the EFT tap. And you recite affirmations that you really want to integrate in your body. And so I've memorized one script that I really sit with, and I've of course modified it to my liking so that it aligns with my desires, and I EFT tap into it. And like you say things like, I am opening my receptivity. I am soft and strong at the same time. I am intelligent and pretty. I am wealthy and human. All the contradictions that you've been fed, you just integrate them together. and you allow yourself to just sit with yourself and say those out loud. One of the affirmations that I say is, I release the belief that success is suffering. And so I don't have to suffer to earn success. I know what I am. I know what I'm here to become, and I'm ready to become it. And so it's like you're telling yourself what you need to hear, and that you don't hear enough. It's like you're clapping back to yourself.
True.
And so it really, like, when you're done, you're like, ooh, that felt nice.
And you're rewriting the program in your head.
You're reprogramming
your internal program.
yourself. Yes.
Because you do hear a lot of negative things outside. Or you can even have thoughts that make you feel like, okay, I'm not worthy, or things aren't working out. But then if you do tell yourself, you're rewriting the story. Like, okay,
Right.
I am worth it. I'm going to have a good day. I do deserve good things. And, positive things are coming my way. And I feel like it's
Right.
important that we talk to ourselves that way.
Right.
Even like just what you're saying, like you say it out loud, and you have that that physical thing going on as well to like
Integrate it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Somatic experiencing. Yeah, that's somatic experiencing. And there are a lot of methods of somatic experiencing. One of them is EFT tapping. Yoga is another one. Like, you have a lot of breath work is somatic experiencing. Because what pop psychology talked about for so long is talk therapy. Talk therapy is when you go to the therapist, you tell them what you're worried about, and they tell you, okay, let's reframe your thoughts. Negative thoughts, neutralization, positive thinking. What we talked about, basically.
Yes.
And that worked up to a certain point, but then your body stores the trauma, and your body stores the limiting beliefs that you fed yourself. So at one point, you need a bodily release. It's not enough that your mind is working in a positive way or in an aligned way. Let's say that. You need your body to feel aligned as well. And so you need physical movement, be it yoga, EFT tapping, breath work. And there are a lot dancing, movement.
Because I heard that sometimes that we store like as women we store in the hips. What is it? Which emotion?
Hips area, anger.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you dance it out, it's also a way of releasing.
It is release, and I've experienced it like when I'm out dancing, or you can just move in your house to the music that you like. I would sometimes cry a lot while I'm dancing, like
That's the
cry, like
release,
have a
yes.
real good cry. And I'm like, that is a somatic release, and I feel so much better because like you're moving to the music and you're releasing all the feelings that come out with it. And it could be listening to a song and feeling something freeing. That's why like most of my musical choices have really shifted once I became more conscious about how they affect me, because I was listening to a lot of like just pop culture music, and most of it is kind of anti-feminist and so patriarchal,
And they subliminals.
and violent.
Yes.
So violent.
It's there subliminally. You don't realize that it's conditioning how you're thinking.
Yeah. And it's very like, some of it is a lot of pick-me material. Like, I'm such a doll. Like,
And some of it also over-sexualizes women.
very much, yeah.
And makes you think that it's okay to just give yourself
be
away
a
and just
sexual wild
object,
being,
yes, like
objectification.
Yes. And we've made it okay to objectify ourselves. Like it was previously okay, men objectify us. Now we want to objectify ourselves.
Yeah, you're doing it to yourself.
Yeah.
That is so true. And that's like pop culture music does to your psychology. It like kind of rebrands it as empowerment. Like, I'm a free liberal woman. Like, I can go sleep around, you name it. All of that. And then, this quote, like, fuck around and find out, right? It just, like, really stuck with me. And for so long, I was like, oh, like, they say, they might label you as a lot of things growing up. Like, oh, you're a terrible person. You're this, like, unholy woman, yada, yada, yada. And, like, growing up, I was like, I was trying so hard to be a good girl. Like, I don't get where that hate is coming from. Like, and I always used to say that to myself and write it in my poetry. Like I even haven't fucked around to know if I deserve it. I haven't even fucked around to know if I deserve it. Like, I don't even know. Like, I haven't done anything. Like, why are you just pinning it on me? And why is that, like, happening to me? Like, I didn't do anything. And then you're like, okay, let me just try to like immerse myself in those movements and see what's happening. And you do fuck around. Like you do go experience life. You're like, might as well, because I'm being labeled so negatively all the
Yes.
time when I'm literally not doing anything. So let me go experience life. And then you fuck around, not in the literal
Yes,
meaning.
yes.
It could be like you're just experiencing life, or it could be in the literal meaning of it. You fuck around, and then you know what? I was like, I found out I don't deserve it. Like I fucked around and I found out that I don't deserve the hate. I don't deserve the scarcity. Like you're at the other side right now. Like you face the darkness, you face the taboos, you faced all the things they tell you, oh, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. And you're like, well, so what? I'm still human.
Yes.
I still deserve love and grace. And making mistakes are not criminal. They're telling me what to do better and how to perform better and how to hold myself accountable in better ways. Like if I'm just living my life on, oh, don't do this, don't do that, then what am I learning and how am I improving and all of that? So I think it's important to like just be more honest with ourselves and give ourselves the grace that we are allowed to make mistakes and they're just opportunities of growth rather than just shame and spiraling back into conformity that doesn't align with you.
And being a good girl must never be a performance. It shouldn't be a performance. And we are so scared to make mistakes and learn from the mistakes that we mess things up for ourselves. You miss learning opportunities because you're scared to make mistakes or you're scared to what will they say. Okay,
Right.
I've messed up so much. What would they say? But you need to be authentic with yourself.
Right.
Be exactly who you are.
Totally.
Since I've mentioned the authenticity thing, that's another thing as well. When you are who you are, you attract what you deserve, what's more aligned with you. So when you're pretending to be this, I don't know, this very good girl, this whatever it is you could be pretending to be, you don't really bring in what's meant for you.
At all.
You miss the partners who's most aligned to you. You miss the friends who are most aligned to you. You miss your authentic tribe because you're attracting what's made for the mask you're wearing. And so that's another thing when it comes to manifesting. Be more authentic with yourself.
Right.
And that takes finding out who you really are.
Right.
Who's the real Aya? Who's the real V?
Yeah.
Which one is performative? Which one is the mask? Which one is the ego? And then which one is deep down? Which one is really me?
Right.
Yeah. So before rushing into a relationship or manifesting a relationship, work with yourself. What do I need? And I don't know, what else do people need to know about manifesting?
I think I would say that it's not that there's like an endpoint to anything. And so we do tell people like don't rush into careers, relationships, whatever until you feel fully aligned. But alignment is a constant process that you're going through. And we do shift as human beings a lot and we just change what we want and what we desire. And that's okay. Like sometimes if you feel, I'm not really sure if that's aligned, try. Like, it's not that, oh, you know what? It's not 100% aligned. Like, I better not do that. Try. It's a learning moment. It's like an experience that could teach you what do you want, what do you not want. So it's like I have a lot of people who just go into avoidance. Like, I'm just working on myself. I'm not ready to go out yet. And it's called hermit mode. Like, you're hermiting. You're just isolating. And of course, after traumatic experiences or huge life shifts, you do need that isolation mode to like calibrate yourself. But then after a period, like 1 month of hermiting and isolation and reflecting and all of that, get out, get curious, allow people in, allow experience. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Fuck around and find out. Because you need to find out who's the new you. What does it look like? What do you want? And how are you going to get that? And that's why if you keep yourself stuck in the 5D too much, like the fifth visualization dimension, you're literally not attracting anything because you're not experiencing it in your body.
There needs to be balance.
Exactly.
You can't just stay in the
exactly in your head. You're just up in your head. You're daydreaming the entire time. What about living it? You need to go do things with your body, experience things, put work out, put art out into the world. Otherwise, you're just dreaming it rather than being it or
and take
becoming
action towards it as well.
Exactly.
Because another mistake we make with manifestation is that we like to do the whole visualization and everything, but you forget that you also need to do something in the physical.
Exactly.
That shows that you really are ready for what you're asking for. So if you're asking, okay, you want to manifest a partner, how are you aligning yourself in the physical? You want to manifest a job, how are you preparing in the physical? Like, have you gotten the outfit for it? Have you gotten the tools you need for it? What action are you taking?
Are you applying or putting yourself out?
Exactly, because you could say the affirmations 24/7.
Yep.
If you're just sleeping in bed, nothing is gonna happen. You need to like really reaffirm that okay, I'm ready. I'm the kind of person who deserves this job.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it. I am the person who deserves this kind of love because I'm embodying all of that.
Yeah.
So there's really so much we need to work on as well.
Right. In terms of actionable items or like physical experiences that you put yourself into, that is so important. And that's why like I really don't like the word hope. I hope things work out. Hope is such a harmful mindset to adopt. What do you mean I hope? Go do it.
Yes.
Like go actually act it out. Because hope is such a dangerous thing. Like there's this entire song by Lana Del Rey, hope is such a dangerous thing for a woman like me to have. And I do believe it is so dangerous because I'm sitting back and hoping for my life to fall into place. What am I actually doing about it? So I don't say hope anymore. I just say I'm trying my best. I'm trying. I'm actually doing something to get to where I want to be.
Take
and
action.
I love that. You have to maintain an openness about things not working out. And you have to have this deep trust that when things don't work out, it's misaligned. It's not a failure. You'd have to remind yourself, like, I might work so hard for a job. We've been there. We've worked so hard for something. And then you get it and you're so grateful. And then a couple, months in, you're like, I don't want that. I was so wrong. I do not want that. And you're like, oh my gosh, I worked so hard and I manifested this. We're going back to like manifesting out of ego thing. It might not be out of ego. It might be what you actually needed at that time. Exactly. And now it doesn't serve you anymore. You've outgrown it. That's the thing about quantum leaps. You outgrow lives you've prayed so deeply for. And for so long, that was so shameful for me. Like, I prayed for this life.
Yeah.
I prayed for that partner. I used to dream about it day and night and like get down on my knees and be like, Lord, please give me that. And now I have it and I don't want it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I want something
To an extent,
different.
you feel a little bit like, am I being ungrateful?
Ungrateful. Yeah. And so I learned gratitude and ambition can coexist.
Okay.
So you can sit down and be like, oh my God, I'm so grateful for this life that I have right now. It's so beautiful, but it doesn't belong to me anymore. And that's okay. I'll just leave it to someone who needs it right now. I'm off to more. Like, because I have a capacity for holding more. And right now I'm ready to expand. Like, I'm grateful for you, but I'm ready to move on. And saying that, I journal this word a lot in a lot of my life changes, be it career, relationships, being self-development. I say, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for that version of me that has held me through that job or that relationship or that mindset. But I'm ready to move on to something better because now I have the capacity for something that's more expansive. And that is totally okay. Gratitude is so important. Oddly enough, one of my students was talking about gratitude. And I asked her this question. I was like, do you feel you being grateful would make you not aspire for more in life? And she's like 15, okay? She was like, no, I think being grateful makes me want to do things with more excitement.
That's profound.
I know, right? And she's 15. I was like, I love that. Like, girl, you just taught me something. Because I was like, yeah, gratitude doesn't mean I'm settled. It means I'm appreciative of what I have, but I'm also excited for more. And I feel if we operate from that mindset, you'd remove the shame around wanting more.
True.
And you'd be just excited for it.
True.
Yeah.
Like gratitude really is one of the most important things as well for attracting what you want. You need to be grateful for what you have been allowed to receive.
Yep.
What you have received as well. When you're thankful for what you have presently, you get more.
Yeah.
You allow more.
Because your receptivity opens up.
Yes.
You're so happy and relaxed. And you can't force it. That's the thing. You can be like, I'm trying to be happy with what I have right now so I can get more. It doesn't work that way. And that's like the constant struggle and battle. You have to be honest about what you're grateful for. Like, don't say, oh, I'm grateful for that toxic job that is draining me out, or I'm grateful for that man who like verbally abuses me. No, you're not going to be grateful for those things. Be grateful for the things you're actually grateful
Genuinely
about.
grateful
Genuinely
for. You can
grateful.
find things that you are genuinely grateful for, even if it's like basic things like breathing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's not basic because we do really need to breathe.
Yeah, you do need to breathe. You don't have a choice.
Yes.
Thank you.
So you need to really be grateful for
Yeah.
for things in order to attract more, because it's a sign of trust. Like, I trust that the universe can give me more.
Yeah, totally.
It has given me this already.
Yeah.
I'm sure it can do more.
Exactly.
It's important to trust that, okay, however things work out, even if they don't seem to be going the way I had scripted them to go,
Yep.
right? Leave room for faith to do its
Exactly.
work. Like, to trust that it's going to somehow align.
Yeah, totally. To just have this release around expectation and this trust that everything's going to work out. I just have to keep putting out my signal, which is my purpose and my heart calling out into the world, and see what it attracts. Like, not to be too rigid around the expectations.
Yes.
Because then you sabotage what you're willing to receive and what you're meant to receive. And you're like, but it's not exactly how I wanted it. Why do you have a certain image? You're literally ruining your chances of receiving more. What if you already don't know how your capacity can be so expansive? And by limiting yourself to one certain idea or one certain model, you're blocking your receptivity. So having that trust is important.
Yeah, you're blocking all the ways that the universe can also surprise you. Because sometimes God may have a better plan.
Exactly.
It could be much better than how you have envisioned it. And because you have set it so much in stone that it must look like this and whatnot. But then that then brings out the conflict. Like, should I be very specific, or should I leave room for surprise me?
Good question.
Because there's also the thing of people research a lot most about manifesting specific partners. Like, I want, what name should I use? John Doe. I'm not going to use anybody's name just in case I bring them into my life.
Please. Wrong manifestation. Dial back.
Exactly. I don't want to say something, then it happens. I'm like, you say that on that podcast. Anyway, let's just put a random person.
Right.
John Doe. I hope there's nobody called John.
Well, if there is, let's meet him. We're open.
Yeah. So then you've really set on John Doe. Is that right? Or should you be more, I don't know, open to what's the right way? Should I be very specific about this is who I want? This is the exact job I want. I want to work at so-and-so company. I want to do this and this, like down to the details. Or should I leave room for surprises?
I love that question, and I think about it a lot because it's a very personal question for me, and I've been there so many times, and I'm still there at this point. So when we were doing the visualizations last week, one of my students, it was about higher self-attainment. Well, one of my students was like, can you please do a visualization on how to receive a text from someone? Because I really want to like do that. And I'm like, oh my God, like that just had it clicked in my brain. And I told her, why are you trying to manifest a text from someone? She's like, because I really want them to tell me this, this, and that. And I was like, if they're not already in an energetic state that would allow them to approach you this way, why do you want them in your life? I'm like, what if you release them and focus on you wanting to receive that type of treatment? Then you open up room for someone who naturally would send you texts like that. So rather than fixating on one person, or one outcome that is so particular. Focus on how you want to receive and how you want to feel, and then allow yourself to experience life and just call in what makes you feel this way. So a lot of like partner journaling, like I want a type of partner, it's not about how they are, it's how they make you feel in your body. So you have to get super specific about how they make you feel. I want to feel safe.
Yes.
I want to feel like I'm in control of my life, like they're not trying to control or possess me. I want to feel like they're supporting me in being my highest self rather than trying to limit me to settle into the life that they want. I want to feel like I am adored and loved unconditionally and in ways that make me feel like I am the love that I was always seeking and mirroring back to myself. This is how I want to feel in a relationship. I want to feel like I'm cared for and supported when I need the support, be it like financially, emotionally, you name it. And so you get real specific on how you want to feel. I want to feel like we're going through life in a like fun, silly way. We're not taking ourselves too seriously. I want this childlike, fun to like circulate around us. And I want us to also sit down and have difficult conversations and to view conflict as room for improvement and for us to like unlock deeper levels of intimacy rather than conflict being a route for separation. You get real specific on how you want to feel in that relationship, not how it looks.
Yes, not just the material part of it, like, okay, he must have blue eyes and I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that's what we fixate on. And so unfortunately, people keep attracting like incredibly terrible partners because they're focused on the looks of it, not on the feels of it. And when you get real specific about the feel and you start like accepting or rejecting partners depending on the feel, that's when you open up your receptivity. It's that easy if you want to think about it. Okay, a partner is possessive. They don't want me to wear that or talk like that or walk like that. That's not how I want to feel in a relationship. I'll just like turn them down and tell them it's just misaligned, we're incompatible. Maybe another girl would be like fine with you controlling her. It's not me.
And we don't say no enough. I feel like you need to say no to what doesn't look like what you want.
Exactly.
What doesn't feel like what you want.
A feeling, exactly. Is it a yes in my body? And I think one of the like exercises that I've been trying to do is sit with yourself and then ask yourself, what does a no feel like in my body? And then feel it. Is it a tightness in your chest? Is it something? And then I've been put in situations, and all of us have, where you get asked a question or something is requested of you to do, and your body says no. I don't want to go.
And you do feel it.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go to that outing. I don't want to have that extra like to do on my checklist. I don't want to do that with my partner. And then you say yes because you're like, what if I disappoint them?
Yes.
I want to be a people pleaser, all of that.
You betray yourself the minute you start compromising to please other people.
Exactly. And I feel it's so difficult to actually be honest and say no because we don't recognize it's a no in our body until after we agree to the thing. You're like, oh, but I didn't want that. Why did I say yes? Because we've been conditioned to be good girls, people pleasers, you name it. And so being able to stand by your no is step number one to you being more aligned and attracting the things you want.
And having more boundaries.
Yes, because saying no allows you to say yes to the things that you want.
Exactly. That is so true. And I feel like I've had this problem as well. Like of thinking I have to please people to show up more. Like, okay, they've been there for me as well, so I must do it right now. How they need me to show up for them. I need to be a good friend. I need to be a good partner. I need to be a good daughter. Sorry, what am I saying? To be a good daughter and really just show up. But sometimes you are draining yourself, and then your inner child is like, you're betraying me. Yeah, because she feels forgotten. Like, okay, what about my needs? I'm tired right now. I don't want to show up. I don't want to go out today. I don't want to be there. I don't want to try. I don't want to do what I'm being asked to do right now. Can I just rest?
Exactly. And that's what happens. You start feeling like you're not good enough for having needs. That's the tricky aspect of it. Like, oh, they're such a good friend and they want me to be present, but I cannot. And now I feel like my needs are conflicting with their needs. And now I have to put up that boundary, but it feels so shameful.
Yes.
In that case, what you can do is that you can communicate your boundary. Like, oh, I'm feeling very tired today and a little sick. Like, I don't feel I can show up today. And then see how they respond to it. Like, if sometimes the response is, oh, I totally get it. Like, of course, don't push yourself. And you're like, that wasn't so hard. Like, they're understanding. Like, voicing my needs wasn't as nightmarish as I thought it would be. Like, oh, it's okay. Like, they have capacity to, like, meet my needs as well.
Yes,
and if the
true.
response is, oh, but I really need you to be here. Like, I'm facing such a terrible thing. Here, you need to assess, what if, like, I'm asking for space, but I do have the capacity to show up? And then if you really don't mind it, after sitting with yourself, go.
Yes.
Be there for your person, like, be there. But if you feel like you don't have the capacity for it, then maybe it's not meant to continue. You know what I mean? And that's okay. Like, I talk a lot about rupture and repair. Like, you're going to rupture with whoever you are in a relationship with. A friend, a partner, a family member, a coworker, you name it. Rupture is bound to happen. You will have conflict. You will have conflicting needs, conflicting desires, you name it. Are you willing to repair, or are you not? That's the question. And some people are really worth repairing for. Like, I love you so much, and we're existing in such a symbiotic, wholesome, positive relationship.
Yes.
And you add more to my life, and I add more to your life. I bring more value, and vice versa. You are worth not sacrificing. I don't believe in sacrifice, but you're worth compromising for. Like, yeah, I'll go out of my way to do things for you, because you will go out of your way to do things for me. So it's balanced out. It's the law of reciprocity.
Yes.
Reciprocity. Yeah. So it's very reciprocal. So of course, why not? It's a fair trade. But if you feel okay, then it's time to rupture for good. Like, at one point, this is not serving me anymore, and it's not serving you, actually, because if I'm feeling undervalued here, then I won't bring the same energy into the relationship anymore, and I don't want that for both of us. So you're like, it's better to rupture, and that's okay. Like, we have to be okay with letting people go if they're misaligned with us.
How can we feel safer receiving more?
I think we just need to allow our nervous systems to get comfortable with uncertainty. It's called capacity building. So we just have to sit with ourselves and tell ourselves over and over again during meditations that it's okay to not have all the answers. And we do deserve something better. It's just capacity building at this point.
Okay. And what are some of the techniques that you feel can work with preparing your mind or your body to be in that receptive mode?
Again, it's basically three things. First, safety anchor. Just choose something that would be constant for you all throughout. A scent, a plushie, a book you're always reading, a journal, a person you're always, like, talking to. Anything that could be constant through your transition, so you feel something is comfortable, at least, amidst all the chaos and the leaps and the jumps. Second thing, it's to be able to visualize and remember the future. And by that, I mean, when your mind thinks of something, it doesn't know it's not real. So get comfortable with replaying scenarios in your head as if you already have it. It's like you're remembering scenes from the future so that you integrate them into the present. And the third thing is allowing your nervous system to feel safe with uncertainty. During your meditations, just tell yourself that this is okay. There are a lot of unknowns, but I have my comfort objects. And to face things not with excitement, because if you're forcing excitement, it's so disingenuous. To try to just get comfortable and calm. So regulating your nervous system back into receptive mode rather than, oh my God, I'm so curious about this. It's like, don't fake it till you make it. embody it until
Embody
it comes to
it.
you. Yeah.
Because we hear a lot of fake it till you make it, but then it sometimes gives off the wrong energy.
Right.
Like it becomes from a place of desperation and lack. Like I have to act and
Yes.
perform and be this thing, but you can just embody it.
Yeah, and when you're faking it, you're just strengthening the ego mask. You're allowing yourself to get better at masquerading. You're not getting better at being your authentic self. So faking it till you make it, it will get you places. It will make you successful, but from a very misaligned place. That's why you should work on embodiment as opposed to faking it so that you get there from alignment, not from misalignment.
That's true. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Aya.
Oh my God.
This
it was
has
amazing.
been an amazing discussion.
I know, right?
And I do hope that the girls have learned something from our conversation with regards to manifesting. I hope they have picked up all the points we've mentioned and self-love as well. Is there anything else that you'd like the girl who's behind the camera to know about anything at all in life? What message do you leave to her?
Right. To the girl who's still doubting herself, just know that all you're seeking is already inside of you. All you need to do is to sink back into your knowledge and go back and connect with your inner child and know that all you're seeking is already seeking you. You just need to get comfortable receiving it. You don't need to hustle more. You need to get comfortable with receiving more. You already got this.
Thank you so much. Now, this is not for everybody. As I've said, this is for the girls that get it. Thank you.